Hello. Relic. Mortal Kombat. You know what? I don't think I have HBO Max. Hey, William Sterling. How are you this evening? How is everybody doing so far? I know you. You know me. I'm Storm of Iron. And this is SnowRunner, as most of you do know. Also, it is nice to be back here, because it's been a strange couple of weeks, and hopefully we can slip back into our groove again. Yeah. It's been a thing. Yeah, HBO probably has some of the best original programming, and they throw tons of money at it. Tons of money. And it's bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. I don't know what we're doing right now, because it's been like Monday? Did we play we played Monday. I don't know what we did on Monday. We may have done some stuff on Monday. We may have moved some things from a point A to a point B and discussed a great many topics. And a friend of mine who I did go to the service of remembrance, his wake on Wednesday. So that's where I was for that. It was very cool to hear sincere words from Waylon and everyone else who has reached out and touched base and everything. It's been... I can't say that it's been good, but it is as good as it can be given the circumstances. So, with that said, thank you for being here, guys. And thank you for everyone who tunes in for all of the tomfoolery and calamity and chaos and talk about pie. Because there's always that, too. I know Relic is watching Mortal Kombat. I am legitimately excited for the Mortal Kombat movie. Mortal Kombat, I remember seeing the original one. I remember the making of that they did and the behind-the-scenes stuff that they had done. And I want to say that was on, like, HBO or something. I forget what the hell it was. But, yeah. That was pretty cool. That was a great movie. Yeah, sure, it maybe doesn't hold up as well as a lot of other older movies do. But I think the original Mortal Kombat movie is one of the best video game movies we were ever given. Because there's so much else that is... And I'm driving like a drunk person here. Don't mind me. Helping make a portrait of a streamer dressed as a witch flying on a Roomba with her cat wearing a shark hoodie. Gotta lurk for a while. William Sterling, you gotta do what you gotta do. I have no idea how this is going to turn out or the end product of such an interesting kind of situation. But, yeah, man. Have at it. Have at it. Speaking of having at it, I don't even know where I was at. Okay, so... you know what? The second Silent Hill? Really? Yeah, Jay Stu, my youngest brother, he is home, taking care of his girlfriend, taking care of his offsprings. And yes, we do. We have to figure out how to watch that, seeing as how you're not stopping by. So, I have mixed feelings about the second Silent Hill movie. I was gonna say Resident Evil, but that's a whole other franchise altogether. And you know what? I will say, yeah, but I think the use of Pyramid Head being more sparingly used in the first one was really good. I think that was actually really, really good for that movie. But that's just me. I really like the first one, and I like the fact that that Sean Bean does not die in the first Silent Hill movie. Although I absolutely love the Silent Hill movies themselves. Alright. 4 and then 8. So that is... we gotta figure out how to get 8 concrete blocks. We gotta get 8 concrete blocks to the factory. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That was a very good point. Yeah. That was interesting to say the least. Yeah, there was that was stuff. That was things happening. And it's interesting to read all of the stuff that people have written on Silent Hill and what it actually means. Let's see. I think... are we going to use one of these, or are we going to use something different? I don't know what I want to use this time. I don't know if I want to try to use something different, or if I want to try to... I never actually played any of the Parasite Eve games. Oh, okay, here we go. You know what we're going to do? We're going to use the... are we going to use the big red truck? J. Stew, youngest brother of mine, is your number one offspring floating around so that you may summon him, and perchance he would like to see the big red truck in action. So if the little guy wants to see the big red truck, I will use the big red truck. But only if he wants to see the big red truck. Otherwise, I'll use something different. Yes, the squishy-cheeked offspring. Let's see. That's the royal. I want to use something different. I want to use something that's not the same thing. Like, maybe... can we use a Dan? How well is the Dan in the mud? I forget. And we're going to put... yeah, let's change that over to a flatbed. Okay. So tell you what, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to use the Dan, and we're going to use a trailer. And then... actually, what are the stats on this thing? S+. Okay. So we're going to haul... yeah, we use the sideboard trailer. Use the flatbed with the sideboard trailer, so we'll do that. The squishy-cheeked child. Yeah, that kid's got jelly rolls for days. I forget, what's the horn sound like in this one? Actually, that's a reasonably acceptable horn. Ah, yes, Relic. How are you healing currently? Um... yeah. Things happened. Injuries were taken. Yeah, the last time I got headbutted in the junk by a small humanoid who thought it was funny, he wound up with his head underneath the faucet. Oh my god, dude. Alright, storehouse. So... Alright, we'll do concrete slab, and we'll do concrete slab. Okay. And now we're at A+. That's rough, dude. That is so rough. Alright, so we're at A+ power to weight. So we can kind of do that. This can be a thing. So let's see if we can actually turn this dumb... crap. Don't do that. And yet again, these awful, awful trailers. Yeah, see? There's no space to turn around. And I'm stuck with a trailer that I can't back up because it's got that dolly front end, to which I hate. And you can't back these things in anywhere. And it's mind-numbingly frustrating. I have things to do. I have places to go. I have cargo to deliver. It might only be giant concrete slabs, but I have deliveries to make, good sir. And if I can't back up a trailer, you are keeping me from making these deliveries. Although I didn't spend like a third of a tank of fuel just trying to back out like I did with the 8-slot cargo trailer and a collab. I will take that as a win. The gentle snow falling over the Yukon landscape. I think what I'm going to have to do is... I'm going to have to set up a screen that's got like the forecast. So I can do as Norman suggested with the Stormcast, which is hysterical, mind you. I think Stormcast is just a hilarious idea. Norman comes up with some great names. Everybody contributes here, and it's fantastic. I enjoy it. It's why I enjoy it, because everybody's doing a thing. And everybody's making stuff better just by simply being here. And, you know, just having a good time. Because that's what it's all about. Having a good time. Ah. He was an awesome Shang Tsung. I mean, he was awesome. Oh, thank you, William Sterling. You are here for the rollovers. I do not have a channel point redemption for doing a barrel roll, good sir. Although I'm pretty sure you would spam that button all day, every day. Alright, let's pop it up in the low plus. And let's make along our merry way. This is a very interesting configuration for a vehicle. These Russian trucks have just the strangest setups to them. Like this giant cab-over design. A lot of these trucks are cab-over. Huge engines behind the driver. Yeah. You know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. How about the how about Duncan MacLeod or no Connor MacLeod of the Clan MacLeod as Raiden in the first Mortal Kombat movie? You can have some Asian characters, but you can't have all of the Asian characters. So you give one of the main lead roles to the guy who played a Scotsman in Highlander. Like, how does that work? I don't understand how any of that works. But then again, I'm not a casting agent, so how would I know these things? I don't. I don't know these things, mind you. I don't know a lot of things, or most appropriately, I don't know a lot of things that could actually benefit me. I know a lot of things, but... Yes, wasn't he... He was, yeah, Sean Connery was supposed to be a Spaniard, I believe? Wasn't he the Spaniard, or was it... I'm trying to think. But it's like, you pay Sean Connery enough money in a movie, and he'll pretty much be whatever you want him to be. It's just... Although, I will have to say, you know, and it's not to say that I don't like the Highlander movie. I think Highlander is a fantastic movie. The second one, however, basically, there are words to describe the second Highlander movie, and the words that I would effectively use to describe them may get me censored on this channel because of their creative, colorful flourish in language. Yes. Thank you, William Sterling. I appreciate that. Guys, how are you doing? How's everybody doing? Any plans for the weekend? What do you got going on? I have no idea what's going on. I may be popping up in another stream. Yeah, the last Highlander, yeah. Well, which one do you consider the last Highlander? Because there was the one with, what was it, Mario Van Peebles? Was that? That might have been Mario Van Peebles. The whole concept of the second one with, like, Michael Ironside and just... I don't know, dude. I don't know. Hold on, I must pull up something here. Open. So chances are, my weekend may involve being on that particular channel right there, or Ginger Snaps, and there may be some Call of Duty. Oh, Highlander the Source. Okay. Yeah, there may be some Call of Duty on Saturday over on Ginger Snaps channel. I don't know if it's going to be exclusively just zombies, or if we're going to be doing other stuff. Involving Call of Duty. But Call of Duty just came out with Season 3, which I didn't think Season 3 for Call of Duty would be hitting as soon as it did. Because I was only level 178. I didn't master Prestige. Yeah, I did not master Prestige on Season 2 of Call of Duty. And that kind of upsets me slightly because they have some really cool stuff that unlocks when you hit Master Prestige. So that's my only gripe. Other than that, there's all kinds of other stuff. But I already did buy the Battle Pass to be able to unlock all of the other cool stuff that's available. And I love the new characters that are available. The character skins. Ooh. That one, Alien Isolation, was supposed to be really good, actually, from what I understand. All right, we're on pavement. Let's pop it up into high gear. Let's get along, little doggy. Hit them up. Move them out. Ride. I kind of wish the bore was more powerful. It's like I wish the Dairy Longhorn, the 4150, 4250, 4150, the one that's based off of the giant Oshkosh main battle tank mover. It has the rear steer, which is awesome on trails in this, but it can't get out of its own way with the smallest of trailers. And that is a shame, because that is not the way that things should be. And the bore, for the giant massive truck that it is, it's got all of this weight hanging over the front axle, and it just kind of bounces. Oh, this thing's actually doing, like, really good on fuel consumption. But then again, I guess we're not hauling an 8-slot cargo trailer, so with twice the cargo. But let's see how this thing actually does through the mud. I mean, it might be garbage, but who am I to say? Although, side note, I got the new, you know, I know Waylon is all about Death Wish coffee, and then he's got the Death Wish coffee endorsement going. I love Death Wish coffee. Oh yeah, Teleparty is a Chrome extension. So if that's the case, then that's pretty easy to do. So back to what I was saying before wandering off on a tangent. So Death Wish coffee is fantastic. Their Valhalla Java is also incredible. And it's cool because when you order directly from Death Wish coffee, they usually either will send you stickers or they will send you... I've actually got a couple of different patches from Valhalla Java, or not Death Wish coffee, ordering directly from them. And even though, yes, you can get it from like Amazon and other sources, it is most fresh when you order directly from Death Wish. And it takes like 2 days to show up. The other coffee that I really enjoy, but it's very difficult finding the right flavor, is Bones Coffee. Now, Bones Coffee, oh boy, let me tell you something. Their new flavor, Army of Dark Chocolate. Yeah. If you like anything even remotely chocolatey flavored, or coffee with chocolate, or something like that, seriously, Army of Dark Chocolate, awesome flavor. Awesome flavor. I mean, that stuff is great. It's really good. And I say this as I have like a, you know, cherry Coke sitting right next to me. Although, oddly enough, one of my coworkers was going to, or one of my coworkers wanted to go to either Dunkin' Donuts or Starbucks. Oh, you know, that's not a bad idea either. I wonder how that stuff is. See, the nice thing about Death Wish coffee, though, I've noticed, is it doesn't leave you with that huge caffeine crash, and you don't have, like, the shakes and jitters and everything else. Oh, no kidding! That's awesome, Relic. That's actually really, really good. I'm pretty sure if I stopped drinking soda, I would drop a considerable amount of weight. And I don't know why, because I had done it once before, and I had actually lost a bunch of weight by doing that. And it's one of the... Simply changing what you drink is an amazing way of shedding pounds like that. It's incredible the amount of sugar and carbohydrates and just all the other stuff that you've got in there that if you eliminate it, it makes a phenomenal difference. But no, the Bones Coffee, Army of Dark Chocolate, and me and Jay Stu were actually commenting on the fact that they need to have a mug available, because they typically do a mug of all of their coffee logos. So if they have a new, like, electric unicorn, they did one for that. And for the pumpkin flavored one, which is like their Halloween flavor is like a pumpkin flavor. Which, I mean, who doesn't do a pumpkin flavor in Halloween for stuff? You know, that's not a bad idea. Tea, though, isn't nearly as bad as a lot of other stuff. Okay, so what's interesting here is you can actually, with this truck, see the flex between the bed and the cab. And it's something you don't see on the twin steer. And this is why I like the twin steer when I take it and I chuck it down the... You know what? Wait, they have a strawberry cheesecake dark chocolate? I thought they was just regular strawberry cheesecake. Because that sounds really good. I haven't had the strawberry cheesecake, although I will stay away from... I will say stay away from the key lime pie coffee, because that does not taste like you think it would taste. Strawberry cheesecake chocolate? No, that cannot be. That sounds way too amazing to be something like that. I like coffee, though. I like coffee way too much. Yeah, that does help. I've always liked the tea that you can get from, say, when you sit down at a Chinese or Japanese food establishment, and they give you, I don't know if that's green tea or what kind of, or is it oolong tea? I can't remember, but it's good, and I would drink that by the bucket if I could. But chances are my heart would explode. Not that my heart's in bad shape, it's just that that's an awful lot of tea to be drinking. All right, high gear. Let's get going. I do like the design on this truck. It is pretty cool. Single exhaust pipe off to one side. Not having to worry about nothing. Two giant air intake filters right there. These giant cylinders. Oops, nope. Oh, that's no good. That was my bad. We didn't pop a tire, did we? No, mostly it was just suspension damage. Okay. But here I am babbling on about air filters, and then I just wreck a tire. But that's fine. Do we have spares? No, I don't think we do have spares. That would have been unfortunate. I would have had to have sent out my my repair fleet. Do you have a mushroom allergy? I love mushrooms. I love mushrooms on pizza. I love mushrooms in various different cuisine and dishes. Although I can't say I have partaken of the magical variety of mushrooms. Although, you know what's funny about that, actually? Years ago... Oh, dude, I didn't realize that. That's wild. But yeah, there are so many different things that people have allergies to, which it's nuts. Like, well, speaking of nuts, that's another big one. But for foodborne allergies, it's incredible. Like, absolutely incredible how many different things people can singularly be allergic to. And The human body's a goddamn weird thing. Like, really bizarre. Vinegar? What is it in vinegar that is actually causing that allergy? Because I thought vinegar was... Huh, that's really wild. Yeah, that's really wild. Also, I think I kind of like taking the smaller cargo loads over to the other place here. Because it's just, it goes a little bit easier and it's not as bogged down slow. But, yeah, backtracking to what I was saying about magic mushrooms. Oh! Huh. I love salt and vinegar chips. I'm not gonna lie to you. I love salt and vinegar chips. Like, I will eat so many salt and vinegar chips that my mouth feels like it's gonna come apart. Like, layers of the roof of my mouth are just gonna start randomly peeling away. Race division. How are you today? What's good? How's Friday treating you? We are currently discussing food allergies right now, for some weird reason. Well, not for some weird reason. It just kind of happened to go that direction. We have, we're currently discussing vinegar allergies, actually, which I didn't actually know was a thing, because I was just saying how much I love salt and vinegar potato chips. Actually, dill pickle potato chips, those are really good too. And was it, yeah, that's gonna be a treat. I have a friend who actually has a cinnamon allergy and can't even be around oh yeah, all dressed potato chips. Yep, there's that too. Oh, I love those things. You know, William Sterling, I am in the same boat as you are. I don't have any medical allergies, so they can pump me full of whatever they need to, pump me full of, and I won't inflate like a tick. So that's a bonus. I don't have food allergies, which I think if I had food allergies, I would cry. Like you guys would see me just openly weeping on stream every night, just lamenting the fact that I couldn't have, like a burrito or something. Yes, I have heard of a carrot allergy. That is a bizarre one. I have a friend of mine who can only basically mostly prepare his own food because he can't go to any restaurants because of the possibility that one of any 100 different things cross-contaminates the meal that he's going to have. And it's crazy when you think about it, because it's like, how many different things does a restaurant prepare that could potentially cause him to stop breathing because his throat swelled shut? I couldn't live like that, I'm sorry. And then there's that tick that if it bites you, you get a meat allergy. That's just weird. Was that the Lone Star tick? Like I don't know. Oh, I love potato chips, though. I love potato chips. And you know what? Oddly enough, for the longest time, I was never really the biggest fan of, like, plain, regular potato chips. But then it was like, those are kind of some of the best, I think. Ooh, Doritos. Pop quiz, folks. Cool Ranch Doritos or regular Doritos? Where are we going with it? And I say this as I'm going to stuff a Reese's peanut butter egg into my face receptacle. Yeah, Relic. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm saying right there, man. Holy moly. It's a limited time strawberry cheesecake chocolate edition of Bones Coffee. That is amazing. Yeah, I do have to agree with you there. Cool Ranch is I like Cool Ranch, don't get me wrong. Now, what was the potato chip company that made the flavored potato chips? Like, was it Doritos that did like the hamburger flavor, or was it Lay's? I think Lay's potato chips did like cheeseburger flavored and taco flavored chocolate. Down the pipe, good folks. Down the pipe. Oh, so good. So good. Can't eat too many of those, or else it's just like, oh, which chicken though? It was like, it was chicken something, chicken something chicken. I can't remember. Oh, biscuits and gravy. Yep. Oh, I would love some biscuits and gravy right now. That would be so good. Actually, not to go too far off the topic of food, we ordered lunch from a new place that's down the street from where I work. And I have to say, their idea of a panini, or putting food in a panini press, is a little bit on the... Yes, they did do the chicken waffles. That's what it was. But when this place... when you put food or a sandwich in a panini press, you should at least melt the cheese when you do it. I don't think the sandwiches that we ordered were in there nearly long enough. And that's unfortunate. Okay, that made it up that hill way too easy, so that was nice. So we'll keep going with this. So instead of lunch food, next time we're because I was torn between ordering breakfast food and lunch food. Because I really like breakfast food. And I don't care what hour of the day it is, I will order me some damn French toast. Because I love me some French toast. Love French toast. Oh, French toast is so good. And it doesn't even have to be any special kind of French toast. Like, sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon and sugar on there. That's fine. Or you can not even bother with, like, the giant pieces of Texas toast style French toast. It's okay. I'm good with that. It's fine by me. Okay, so... this is going to be the 2 concrete slabs. And then we can do the 2 metal beams, I think, kind of the same way. But we can probably use a different truck to do that. I think I'll take the fast way down the hill. We'll see how that goes. Black pepper? Ooh. I don't think I ever had the black pepper ones. Because that does sound pretty damn awesome. Not gonna lie to you. Alright, so... unload that, and because I want my return on investment, I'm gonna take this trailer with me. Because I'm too cheap. I am too cheap to get rid of my trailer, which cost me all of like $3 grand. And I wish I could say that now, that like, oh yeah, I could buy and sell trailers for $3 grand and not have to worry about it. That would be kind of nice. But can't. So we don't. Alright, so I believe over here that we gotta go. Oops. Oh, yeah, see, because the giant cab over. There we go. Come on now. Yeah, there we go. Now you're all making me want to go to the store. Not that I don't want to usually go to the store anyways, but... yeah, no Harry Potter shit. None of that. We don't do that Harry Potter bean crap around here either. Ooh. Took a shot to the fuel tank right there. Yeah, I will not be going to the supermarket to buy horrible flavored beans. Because that's just ridiculous at this point. Let's see. Where are you going? I want to say... Oh yeah, we go down this way. Let's just throw some markers so I know exactly where we're going. Oh man, that... But you know what, Relic, the funny thing is, it makes me think of all those awful bean challenges that everybody kept on doing. Harry Potter. Oh, I don't think... Did we high side? Let's hope we did. Yeah, we high sided. Come on. Oh, are you kidding me? No winch points at all? Well, oh, here we go. Oh, don't even. Seriously. Are you kidding me? Yeah, pull the winch. Let's get over the rock. There we go. Alright, hold on. Because we have this stupid trailer behind us. Which, usually these trailers are the bane of my existence because they do cause me to tip over. Are you sure, Relic? No, man. I would not do that. Also, why am I not turning? Yeah, I'm not a challenge guy. I don't do a bean thing. I'm not like a hot sauce aficionado. Maybe I'll put some Tabasco sauce on some eggs and be happy with it. But that's the extent of it. Maybe I will make eggs tomorrow morning. I will give it a shot. I can screw up eggs, thank you very much. You, Relic, you have priced yourself out of the market. Oh, man. See, this is what I missed. Tide Pod stupidity. See? There we go. We have no turning radius. Can't even clear a telephone pole. I could keep blaming the turning radius, or I could blame the driver. We could blame the driver. And I'm not saying me, I'm saying this guy right here. Fast Hands McGillicuddy behind the wheel. Machine Yard. It sounds like a club. You know, one you find down at the end of a dark alley. with the subtle throbbing bass note from it. I love cotton candy. I love cotton candy ice cream. Okay, cover this guy, and then go to the map. No, go to the global map, thank you. Go to this garage. I'm going to go to this garage, and I'm going to have myself another egg. Not the breakfast variety of eggs, but although technically is a chocolate egg a breakfast food? That is something to ponder. I love these things. I love Reese's peanut butter cups, to be perfectly honest. See, Relic, that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. Hold on a second. Let's get this bad Larry adjusted up a little bit better, because I'm gonna kick back conveniently in my Storm of Iron t-shirt. Thank you very much. And actually, if you want, you know what? Actually, hold on, time out. If I can get the damn thing to type. Moya Server Dude! So, appropriately that you have timed your arrival, because I was showing off this rather fancy shirt that I have here. Okay? This fancy shirt. These fancy stickers, because they're pretty cool. And Storm of Iron merchandise is now international. Because our very good friend Moya Surfer Dude received hers earlier today. And you got to tell me how cool that is, because that's awesome. Like there is now a Storm of Iron t-shirt on one of our really great friends, who is also a phenomenal artist, mind you. And it's now sitting across the pond. Let's see. I would have to. Let's see. Hold on. Let me. American turkey flavor. What are you sending me? There's apparently things that I'm being sent that are weird. All right, hold on. Trying to get things working. You know what? We will do that when I can get the stupid thing working. But no, Moya Surfer Dude sent me a picture earlier today, standing in the beautiful sun of where she is. You know what? Moya Surfer Dude, that looks like where you are. It truly looks like this little sliver of paradise over there. And the different pictures of the flowers and everything. Very cool. So very cool. That's awesome. It's so awesome. Let's see. What do I want to use? Drag the stuff that I need to drag over. What are we using? What are we using? Trying to think here. But no, you know what? Honestly, I'm not going to lie. That shirt came out way better than I had ever thought it was going to, like, print out. That I am so glad. I'm so glad you were so happy with it, because it's so cool. See, I like the boar in theory, but it only has... What kind of tires does it have here? It's got... And see, this is the part that I hate. The color is great. And I tried to actually vary the color just a little bit. Yeah, see, I've only got off-road tires in this thing. I don't even have mud tires available in it. 300-liter fuel tank. You'd think a truck this size would do a lot better than what it does. Stock or raised suspension. You know what? Yeah, see, I wasn't sure about how mine was going to fit either. So it actually worked out really well. Okay, so we can only put a saddle high on this thing. You know what? Let's live dangerously. Let's take this truck, the boar, and let's get ourselves a trailer. And let's see what we can make happen with this thing. So... Okay, we can't do... Yeah, see, we're not going to use... Okay, we can't use the ramp flatbed. Because that thing is... It's like it drags itself. Low boy. Wide flatbed semi. You know what? Let's see. Let's see how bad this is going to go. I don't know how well this truck is going to handle. I don't know if I don't know if any of this is a good idea right now, but we're gonna make it. We're gonna do a thing. Ah. Okay, maybe not. This truck steers funny. Alright, so I'm already not thrilled about the sound of the horn, for one. This steering is very twitchy. I don't know how this is going to go. I do like the exhaust stacks, though. This truck has cool exhaust stacks. Okay. What's it look like on the inside? Very utilitarian. Very. Yeah, the horn does not sound very thrilling at all. I'm not pleased with the sound of the horn. What are you doing? J Stu with a $3.48 donation, which I'm not particularly... I'm not sure how like... You make no sense, man. You make utterly no sense whatsoever. Also, we're apparently rolling here. Okay, so Storehouse has for me. Oh, good. Okay, we were almost gonna put that on the loading zone. So the trailer will take 4 concrete blocks. Yeah, apparently. He does crap like this. Which, I mean, yeah, okay. I guess he's my brother, because he's kind of a biscuit. Oh, that was an interesting bird noise that just occurred outside. I don't know what the hell that was. Alright, so... and we're gonna do this in the dark. We're gonna make it adventurous. Alright, so I think there's a tree stump there. Yeah, okay, so the tree stump is there, which means we will pull forward and try this whole amyology thing again. Ooh. Man, I am so excited to watch this. I am, like, super thrilled to watch this later. Or at some point in time this weekend. Alright, so the thing is, I need to... darn it. Yeah, see? There we go. Yeah, so that's not going to work. Because we keep hitting the stumps. So. It's just kind of... Nope, that's not going to work either. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, here we go. I'll get this. Kind of. Okay, clear. I think clear. Alright. We're just gonna muscle our... Oop, crap. There we go. And there we go again. Alright. What are we stuck on? Don't even tell me we're stuck. Okay, good. We're not stuck. We got this. We so got this. Oh, I see how we get stuck. Okay. Alright, we got this. Yeah, I can't wait to see this movie, and I cannot wait to discuss this movie with everyone. Because it generally seems like people are really positive about it. $3.48. What? You just, dude, you're on drugs. All right, look at that. We get turned around with only minimal damage. Now, the real question will be... How far can we make it before I get frustrated and call out the big guns? Also, I keep thinking about the Season 3 of Call of Duty Cold War. I'm excited. The new character skins, a couple of new weapons. There is the PPSH, the old Russian submachine gun from Call of Duty Cold War, not Cold War, Call of Duty World War II. That's like my non-streaming game, because there are so many people who play Call of Duty, the multiplayer, Call of Duty Warzone. Nobody would turn in to watch me play Call of Duty, we'll put it that way. And I'm not like a competitive enough individual to really worry about like my kill-death ratio or anything like that in Call of Duty. It's just not my thing. Like, even Destiny. You've got the Crucible in Destiny, Iron Banner, all that multiplayer stuff. I only did a little bit of that, only when I mostly had to. Then you've got the Drifter, and that goofy mode. That whole game mode is just so bizarre. Because all the multiplayer is in Destiny is just one group of players trying to totally screw over the next group of players. Also, I'm already starting to worry about how this truck is going to do through this. It's kind of dragging its feet already. And it's not even gone through any heavy stuff, which... oof, man. See, I want a big truck like this to be a powerhouse. I want a big truck like this to really have some low-down grunt to it. Something called the Boar. Come on. See, it even has a little boar on the hood ornament. Like, it's got a legitimate little boar on the hood ornament. Why is this thing not just a monster through mud and stuff? But we get hung up on a branch in the mud. I don't know. This is also probably the worst trailer to bring through here because of its size. Not so much its length, but the fact that it's like stupid wide. Oop, stupid wide. Barney's hide and seek, you say? Well, I'm not sure I have that one. Although I do have Fallout Shelter, and that game takes a little bit of getting used to on the console, because I played it so long on the tablet, and I actually have a thriving community on my tablet. And then restart all over again. Yeah, Battletoads. J. Stu, there is not enough money that you can tip me that I will be playing Battletoads for you. But I do have Assassin's Creed Valhalla, which the information about the DLC has been coming out, which I've intentionally avoided because I don't want to spoil anything. All I know is the name and that we're heading to... Most of the Castlevania games were like that, to be honest. Castlevania was an excruciatingly difficult platformer, or side-scroller style game to play once upon a time back in the day. The second Castlevania was on the Nintendo. Well, it was Battletoads was the what the hell was that? That was the when they were on the jet skis, right? That's the excruciatingly difficult part about Battletoads. All right, put you up in high gear. See how we can do. I mean, I guess this thing isn't terrible, but also we haven't hit the really bad spots yet. And this doesn't have the tires on it to really make it. Down the tunnel with the birds, robots, and planes. Alright, this truck is just the wrong truck to use for this. But this is how we get our 4 concrete blocks over to that place there. That place with the stuff. Come on now. I mean, I really want to like this truck, and it just, it doesn't really want to cooperate. And by cooperate, I mean, you know, do its job. The steering is really good. The steering is probably one of the best things about this truck. It's nimble for the sheer size of the thing. But it's supposed to have... Okay, so it's got an S power rating. So we're hauling 4 concrete blocks, and this truck has an S power rating. This thing should be able to... Oops, wanting to go. This thing should be able to plow through crap like that. Like it sort of does, and then it doesn't. I don't know. What's that? Those 2 fuel containers on the sides of this thing should definitely be holding more than 300 liters. You should be able to live in those fuel containers on the side of this truck. It doesn't even make a good log carrying truck. Battletoads was Super Nintendo, right? Earthworm Jim was Sega Genesis, I believe. I think... Yeah? I don't know. I believe so. Well, how about Toe Jam and Earl? That's a game for you. See if you can find gameplay footage of Toe Jam and Earl. That game was ridiculously difficult because it was so random. Random generated worlds, random generated gift packages of stuff. And you never knew what was in a given box. Toe Jam and Earl, the fact that you could play as 2 players and then you could split off and do anything that you wanted to do, and you were always looking for the elevator to advance to the next level. Alright, so the real do-or-die part is coming up. 300 liters of fuel. I don't know if I need a fuel truck or... I mean, I suppose if I really wanted to bring out the big guns, I could take the Caterpillar 745 out for a spin. You can do 4-player? Oh my god. I might have to check some stuff out. Now, this is going to be the area that's going to make or break this truck. I'm already starting to think that it's going to break this truck. I mean, it's kind of weird, too, being a Russian truck, and it does not have access to mud tires. And why there are certain trucks that can get mud tires and certain trucks that cannot get mud tires is just baffling to me. Who remembers some good old split screen action? And then the fact that, like, don't look at my screen because then you're going to know exactly where I am. You looked at my screen! What the hell, man? You cheated! Yeah, that was a hoot. Like, even stuff like Halo. I mean, early Halo multiplayer split screen. That was some good times. Halo is just amazing. Exactly, Relic. Exactly. Halo was a fantastic franchise that there weren't ever really any bad Halo games, but I don't know. No, I need more chocolate. I'm gonna get myself some more chocolate. Hold on, what does this one look like? Nope, you can still see that one. This is probably more bluish than anything else. I love these, man. I would like a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup that's like the size of a sandwich. Harrier Attack. I really want to say that I'm probably familiar with that one. I would have to see. I would probably have to look it up. Okay. I said I was going to have one. I'm not going to have one. I'm going to have two. Because these are good. Also, I'm thinking of breakfast food still. And because it's shaped like an egg, I'm going to quantify this as a breakfast food. It's like, what is that, Denny's? Breakfast anytime? Reese's chocolate shaped like an egg. Breakfast anytime. Relic, did you play Odd Job? Is that why they hated you? And you know what the funny thing is about GoldenEye, actually? So, with GoldenEye and with Odd Job, the same mechanics still carry over to Call of Duty. Because if you have players who rush you and then slide into you so you can't aim down at them, they're jerks. I don't care if it's a viable method of engaging the enemy, they are jerks for doing that. You know what? Speaking of a P90, there's no good games right now that use a P90 for some of their loadout gear. Was the P90 or P... Which one was the... What's the bullpup style submachine gun with the weird translucent magazine running down the spine? Is it the P90? Oh, man. So many damn weapons and so many damn games. All right, we're getting through. We're gonna make this work. Somehow or another, we're gonna make this work. We get by with a little help of our friends. Namely, winch. And it's not cheating either, because it is a vital component of our vehicle. Our wonderful rig called a bore, which is more like a boring. Alright, let's make it through this soup. Through the soup we go. You know, and it's unfortunate, too, that we don't have the cruise control, because I could turn the cruise control on, and then simply just eat a sandwich as it's just churning through mud. There you go for a really good sandwich right now. Like a nice deli-style sandwich. Something with like a pile of cold cuts. I love favorite cold cut. You go to a supermarket deli and you get a pound of something. What is it? Could be a pound of sliced Genoa salami, or perhaps a pound of American cheese, yellow or white. What is it that you get? What is your favorite sliced product? Roast beef or pastrami? How red do you like that roast beef? Are we still doing phrasing, B. Patrick Camp? Are we still doing phrasing? Ooh, you know what? Salami I like. I really like salami. All right, look at this. We're creeping along because this truck has no guts to it whatsoever. Laughing and breathing in at the same time doesn't really work so well. Ooh, sliced turkey. That's so good, too. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What are we doing? This truck just went pitching backwards. Very interesting. As red, yeah. I like really red roast beef. Also, B. Patrick Camp, how are you? How's things? I hope you're well. I hope, a good honey ham. Black Forest ham. Tell me about Black Forest ham, people. We have boar's head for various deli meats around in this area. I don't know if that is a common thing across the country or in other countries, or if you would rather frequent a butcher shop as opposed to a supermarket for your sliced meats. But B. Patrick Camp, tell us how you are this evening, because it is Friday. It is the cusp of the weekend. And depending on your time zone, you could have already hit that weekend hard, or be sliding into it like you're sliding down the slippery slope right into a ball pit at a McDonald's. Right after, unfortunately, some poor little kid had like diarrhea in his drawers. Ooh. You know what? B. Patrick Camp, I'm certainly happy that you're here. I am happy that you have decided to... I'm getting all tangled up in cords and stuff here, so don't mind me. I am happy that you're here. Friday night food stream. J. Stu, you do not happen to frequent our stream nearly enough to know that I talk about food all the time, and it doesn't have to be a Friday night food stream. Although that could be a new bit. I love sandwich talk, B. Patrick Camp. I love sandwich talk, and I love the fact that everybody is here to discuss sandwich talk. Also, B. Patrick Camp. Like I was saying before, I choked on a chuckle, and not even like a candy chuckle. Like legitimately, I almost choked on giggling. Which, I mean, that would be a really weird obituary. Philly cheesesteak, banana pepper. Ooh, banana peppers. Banana peppers are fabulous. I would personally like to see. Now, I don't know if you can get banana peppers in this configuration, but you know how you have like a... I know, right? So, okay, time out here. Hold on, stop the engine, hit the parking brake. Okay, time out. We're going over to... We're here for some Storm Chat because it may not be life lessons with Storm of Irony. This is Storm Chat. So what we are going to do, and I only bring this up, and this is just a quick one, because this thought popped into my head. Now, you know how you take like a red or a green bell pepper, and some people slice them in half and clean the seeds out, and they end up doing things like making like a stuffed pepper or something like that. Now, you know, if you take that, instead of splitting it in half, you slice it so that you have those pepper rings. This is what I want, okay? This is what I want. I want those pepper rings, okay? They're shaped like a little ring, almost like an onion ring. And it's not that I want onion rings, okay? I want to play ring toss with a green pepper and a unicorn. No joke. This is going to be a whole new game. This is going to determine what you have on your sandwich. Ring toss with a pepper and a unicorn, okay? So it's almost like whatever sticks you get to put on your sandwich. So it's like you throw a ring and you nail that pepper on the unicorn horn. That's like jackpot. That's like you get all of the sandwich meats, okay? You get all of the sandwich meats. J. Stu, yet again, I will remind you that you are not here nearly enough to actually encounter some of the strange tomfoolery and avenues that we tend to dive down. A very horny sandwich. Yep. And you know what? I wonder if unicorns are masters of the s'mores. Because you can just, boop, pop a big old marshmallow right on the tip of that unicorn horn, and you toast that marshmallow with just a little bit of magic. A little bit of magic from the unicorn. Unicorn magic in your s'mores. Because these are life lessons with Storm of Irony. So, also, I mean, yet again, you have a unicorn horn on a unicorn. Hot dogs. Why not just, boop, there you go, hot dog. You know, I think it was because Cabin in the Woods went real weird because of just how self-aware it was. Oh yeah. Guys, this has been Storm Chat. And back to you, Storm, for some more gameplay. So, yeah, you know what? That was some of our more unique flavor of fun here on the Storm of Iron channel. Yes, we may drive large trucks carrying slabs of concrete through the mud, but we will also... Oh, Mac the Punk! Mac the Punk! So, and the interesting thing is, because we all started off with banana peppers, and banana peppers went down a really weird road. Mac the Punk, we were discussing taking something like a bell pepper, and not cutting it in half and making like a stuffed pepper, but we were taking a pepper and slicing it so that you had the rings, so you have a pepper ring, and then playing ring toss with a unicorn horn. That's where that one went. Well, yeah, there's that too. Because then we started talking about Cabin in the Woods. Beat Patrick Camp, I would be so amused if someone actually ever created a conversation roadmap of one of these streams. Because I'm pretty sure blood would come fountaining out of their nose after the realization that the way that our particular pieces of conversation are tangentially connected together, and the way that my brain works, because I am Willy Wonka and this is my chocolate factory, which is one of my absolute favorite lines of a movie, which, actually enough, that's like 20 years old right now, isn't it? House of a Thousand Corpses, I believe, has hit 20 years old. House of a Thousand Corpses can almost legally drink. The Rob Zombie masterpiece, mind you. But no, we were discussing sandwiches and sandwich meats, and then it turned into ring toss with peppers and a unicorn. Oh, guys, you have no idea how glad I am that all of you are here. It has been a hell of a week. Last week, it was just... the week was all over the place last week. And this most previous week, I lost actually a week ago tonight, I lost a very near and dear friend of mine. And the service was this week, the funeral was this week, and yeah, oh God, Mac, I know. It's just one of those things where it's like, that was how long ago? But it's so cool that everybody's here. That all you guys are all hanging out here, sharing in the lunacy that takes place here. Like unicorns and bell peppers. But I say that... yes, indeed, B. Patrick Kemp. B. Patrick Kemp on the Viking Warhorn, heralding the arrival of the shenanigans and tomfoolery. Alright, you know what? We're going to hit the brakes. We're going to jump over to the garage here. And we need a fuel truck because we're just about out of fuel. We are in the red, mind you. You better believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, you had better believe it. Mac the Punk, I appreciate that. I really, really do. It's certainly been a week. Coming to the realization that that a good friend of mine that I have known for the better part of over 20 years, mind you, over 20 years. I'm going to use the Kodiak to do the fuel fill up because I like the Kodiak, even though it's not the best. It is still a fun truck, and I get this goofy paint wrap scheme right there. So let's go over, fill up the truck. Hopefully I don't tip over along the way. I will think of delightful meats and cheeses. And you know what? Some of you have seen what I had written. Oops. Not paying attention while I drive. And here's the funny thing. Like, I can actually look at the computer here, and the TV's over here. But as I look at the computer here, the game is right here. The words are right over here. I can be playing the game and just glancing down right there. Don't mind me. I'm just, we're gonna keep bouncing off of trees and phone poles and everything else. But let's go fill up the other truck. Yeah, so things are strange, but here's the other thing. My friend, who had passed, had so many people visited, and so many people were truly devastated at his passing. And his family and parents... Well, yeah, see, that's the thing, Mac. Like, it legitimately is a phone pole pops up, and it's like, it's coming right for you! Alright, swap over to the other truck. But yeah, my friend had so many people show up who were there to pay their respects. The family had no idea how many people he truly had affected and touched with his life. And I know some people had read what I have written about him, because there's a big memory up on one of my various social media posts. But it's important stuff. And maybe I will read something, or read that later. Possibly as things kind of wrap up. But we'll see what happens. Thank you, Moya Surfer Dude. That's... Thanks, guys. And he was. And for us, and those... And this goes for any situation that you may find yourself where you lose someone who means a lot. You keep their memory alive. You do whatever it takes to keep their memory alive. You tell stories. You tell the jokes. Whether they're good, bad, or indifferent. You share of that person. So just a little bit of them finds their way into someone else. Whether it be a close friend or a family member. You know, a beloved coworker. Stories are the way that we get to give that gift of someone. Yeah, waking him up with his own sound system. That was one of my more class moves. And another friend of mine had stopped by work today, and we were talking about things. And one of the things that actually got brought up in discussion, because he had mentioned he picked up another four-wheeler. And we were talking about one time we had all gone riding, and there was probably several of us. So I had a Yamaha Blaster, 200cc, two-stroke four-wheeler, little sport quad. The thing was so much fun. My buddy had a Yamaha Raptor, and it was like a 500 or a 600cc four-wheeler, and the thing was just blisteringly nuts. And, oh crap, don't even tell me. Oh, good, okay. All right. So, B. Patrick Camp, we are talking about sharing stories to keep memories. "31 passed away 2 weeks after having it." Wow. That's man, that's wild, Mac. That is so wild. So, and that's a shame. And that's really sad. But for that kid, I know that there will be stories told. There will be memories that are passed down. We are so lucky right now to have the ability to document, to share, to catalog, and memorialize in such a different way than what we once used to have. We can share pictures at the push of a button. Social media pages become living memorials. And the stories stay. And with those stories, we pass on parts of that person. And boy, oh boy, do I like a good story. I'm not going to lie to you. I like a good story. So, as I was saying, we all went out to the town forest. We all had our four-wheelers. And my buddy, John, had the identical four-wheeler as one of our other mutual friends at the time. So these four-wheelers were the same, and they were two kind of bigger dudes at the time. So me and my other buddy were on our sport quads. My buddy John and this other dude are on these big, like, it's the type of four-wheeler that you would see, like a hunter out on. And my buddy, John, and this other dude, for whatever reason, had started to push each other with the four-wheelers and just had this weird little... It was the opposite of a tug-of-war. They were pushing each other. And the bumpers were at the same height. They were just tires spinning, pushing each other. But then, all of a sudden, both machines grabbed traction and began to just... It went from pushing each other to both of them almost like this. One of them had slipped back down, so one of the four-wheelers was straight up and down. The other one was pushed into it. He stopped pushing because he was going to knock the one over. The one that was straight up like this, my buddy flopped off the back, and because he was a bigger dude and he thought the four-wheeler was going to come back over on him, he was flopping around on the ground like a turtle upside down, but a turtle in fast forward because he was panicked that the four-wheeler was going to topple on top of him. And that's a couple 100 pounds right there. It was probably one of the funniest things I have ever seen happen. And my buddy who had stopped in reminded me of that today. And it made me laugh. And it was one of those moments that it's like, you know what? That's one of those good ones that we can't forget. But yeah, Mac, I'll tell you, man, the service that we went to for my friend on Wednesday, there was a lot of people there, and there was a lot of tears shed and a lot of hugs given, because I know we're supposed to do. And human compassion tends to get the better of me, as does a lot of people. And you can't sit there and look at someone who just lost so much and give him a fist bump or give him an elbow bump. You can't. You can't. Wednesday helped. Wednesday helped being there and seeing his family and seeing him, my buddy John. Was it hard? Yeah. Is it still going to be hard? Yeah. But it helped. Yeah. Relic, you're right. You're absolutely right. It's just one of those things where, I don't know, man. I have a hard time operating in certain ways. I get to watch the majority of the funeral service because they actually broadcast it. And I couldn't make it for the funeral because of work. But I was still able to watch it. Or watch most of it anyways. And his dad did call me today while I was at work. And wanted to thank me for what I had written and given to him. But it's words from the heart, and it's words that mean something. And life is a weird thing, you know. Life is a really strange, bizarre thing. We are on one wild ride. And while all of us are traveling our own respective paths differently or separately, we don't have to be by ourselves. And that's one of the things, like this community that we have here, this group of people that we have here. All of these Twitch communities that we find ourselves in, and the friends that we make in them, the amazing people that we meet along the way, the individuals that put a smile on our face. Wow. Mac, that's legitimately and was serious about the fact that started with Whitney Houston, Gaddafi. I would imagine that at that point he would kind of re-examine the words he was using and the individuals he was describing. But no, man, I am so glad that all of you are here. And I truly respect and enjoy all of your company and the fact that we can just have a good time and we can hang out and we can talk about deli meats and unicorn ring toss with bell peppers. Because that is important. Unicorn ring toss. Oh, man. Yeah, that's something different altogether entirely. Oh, Relic. You're right. And that brings me to that also closing point of, while genetically we may be related to somebody, doesn't make them family. Family is what you make of it, not what you're told that it is. Oh, Mac. Oh, dude. You know what? That just... Oh my god, dude. That killed it, if you will. I know you're not sorry. And I would be remiss if you were actually sorry. Because that's pretty damn funny, dude. Oh, man. And you know what, see? That's the thing. You guys are great. You guys are absolutely great. The little fellow would like for me to use the red truck. Okay. So he wants the red truck. So we're going to use, let's see. Let me get back to the red truck down here. All right. Okay, so, J Stu, is this the red truck that he wants us to use right now? Okay. So, my nephew would like for me to use that red truck right there. Because what the little guy wants, the little guy gets. All right, let's make it daytime so we can see the red truck. And all we have to do is now haul. Also, I gotta make sure that I hit the horn periodically, because the little guy... You know, this truck doesn't go nearly fast enough. Like, the big trucks are just... They're so slow. Let's see. You know what? It actually worked out pretty good with the wide flatbed semi. We're gonna use that. Change the suspension, and we need 2 metal beams. Let me find out what the metal beams are. Oh, crap. You know what? Wait a minute. We gotta get back to the, Yeah, this truck is so outrageously slow. Alright, we gotta... Yeah, we gotta go back over here, because... B. Patrick Camp, thank you very much for stopping by. I am glad that I could possibly put a smile on your face, my friend. Be well. And I'm thinking of you. I think I have... you know what? It's, is it on the PlayStation Store, or... I'm glad, B. Patrick Camp. I am so glad. Because I am here for you. I'm here for all of you. I picked up, I think, Horizon Zero Dawn on the PlayStation Store like a while ago. Okay. I will go check that out, man. Whoa! Juju 7. 5 months, Juju 7. Also, are we suspension mode up or down? Nope. Go up. Okay. Alright, so this is the big red truck that a particular small human would like us to use. And chances are he's asking to have the horn being honked right now, too. So, the only trailer that I can make use of, because this is a garbage trailer right here, and it's like dragging a boat anchor, and I really don't understand why. So we use the wide flatbed, and I believe, yeah, the nephew makes demands that I use the red truck, because apparently, currently, red is, in fact, his favorite color. Also, he probably wants me to go for an in-cab view of the same truck. So we need... which warehouse has... Okay, so this warehouse has all of the metal beams. So let's go this way to collect some metal beams. Collect... it's going to be 4 cargo slots in our 5 cargo slot wide truck trailer here. This thing is gigantic, although it probably is a little bit better going around some of the corners and stuff that the 8-slot cargo trailer does, but that's okay. We'll make it work. We will totally make it all work. Giant long-nosed collab. Exclusively painted red. I had to get rid of the camo because somebody didn't like camo. Somebody instead wanted red. So that's okay. I mean, there are worse things. Mac the Punk, welcome back, good sir. Welcome back. We are using the red truck at the demands of the small human. And there's my horn. A red popsicle. I certainly hope he comes back. Alright, wooden planks, metal rolls, small pipes, fuel, cement, and metal beams. Alright, so we need... 2 cargo slot units of metal beams. So let's see how far we can get with this stuff. This horn isn't bad. The horn on the bore is legitimately just garbage. And I'm actually surprised. Twin banana... Oh, dude. Banana popsicles. I don't know what it is about that weird banana... that popsicle banana flavor. It's so good. It is so good. Oh, also, as a quick reminder, so tonight, let's do a little bit of housekeeping here. So tonight on Waylon's channel, he's doing a raffle for some more prize packs. Tonight on Gigi Edgley's channel, she is doing Phasmophobia, which is a rather amusing game to watch people play, because at certain points it is pants-crappingly terrifying. Oh, dude. I love artificial banana flavor. So the Willy Wonka, the Runts, those have some of the best artificial banana flavors, but I think that the banana Runts are actually harder to chew and to bite than like any of the other Runts. And, oddly enough, you can get a bag of just banana-flavored Runts. Jay Stu, thank you very much for stopping by. I guess I would thank you for the $3.48 donation, but I just kind of want to slap you about that one because it's just a weird thing that you did, and I don't understand why. Mostly because you did it to annoy me, I'm pretty sure. And yes, everybody likes the baby pictures. Jay Stu, everybody likes the baby pictures. But everything's doing pretty good for him over there so far. Well, you know, short of the usual stuff that goes along with, like, a newborn. Like the green liquid slurry that comes sliding out of like a small humanoid like that. Although there are many other descriptive factors that I could use. Our colorful verbiage to describe bodily excretions of newborns. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. Life is a cycle. Life is one weird cycle. I don't know. I think this game looks better on my TV over here than it does on my computer over here, but that's just me. And I really like my TV. I love my TV. Oddly enough, I managed to get my TV after many months of research and waiting for the appropriate deal to come along. And when it finally did, me and my brother went up to Best Buy because we actually measured the back of his vehicle and determined that the TV would lay flat in the back of his Blazer perfectly. Like, perfectly. Ooh, dude. Oh my god. Oh man. I can't even imagine what that was like. Yeah. That's exciting. That's a prize pack right there. You didn't know you got. Oof. I can't even begin to imagine. That is funny. Okay? That is very funny. Oh, dude. See, this is the fun stuff here. This is the fun stuff. I mean, not the actual, like, stuff. Ah, you got lightning? Is it like weather lightning, or do you have heat lightning? How's that work, Captain Weather Person? Because you do all of that weather related stuff. Well, I mean, it's hot and there's lightning. Heat lightning. That's the, that's a thing. You live out like in a hot location. So, what is the lightning that happens when it doesn't rain, smarty pants? And I jest with that. I mean, you're probably way smarter than I am. And probably have pieces of paper that have things on it that say that you are way smarter than Storm of Iron. So, regardless of what the lightning emanates from, or it's just lightning. It's just regular, straight up lightning. Well, you know what? You may have a degree in lightning nameology, but I have a degree in tomfoolery and shenanigans. And if you don't believe me, just give me 5 minutes with Photoshop. Now I gotta make that. I just realized I gotta yeah, I definitely gotta make that now. Yeah. So, anybody else need a degree in yeah, man, lightning nameology. That's a thing. I mean, I don't exactly know the Latin name for it. Lightningus strobus zappus magnimus or something. Marine biology. See, that's something good to... That is a worthwhile endeavor, though. Marine biology is one of those things that's awesome. You know, that is straight up awesome. I'm sorry. I have a high school diploma and a piece of paper that says I went to shop class. But no, I can make that look like anything I want to with the power of the internet and computers. I should really make up a new resume. And you know what? It's gonna have shenanigans and tomfoolery listed in there. Leading director of shenanigans and tomfoolery. Oh, didn't you say you get zapped in the ear or something? Like somebody said they get zapped in a weird spot. Need those thick fuzzy socks and you go shuffling across the carpet. What do we got going on here? There we go. Oh, birds are weird. There's actually birds that fly across. It was just cold. It's been cold and it's been windy. And that hasn't been fun. Lightning biology. Vulgar biologia. You know, unfortunately, that reminds me of the fact that I did, in fact, take 7 years of Spanish classes between middle school and high school, and the best I can do is, like, insult your mother in Spanish. That's, like, the best I can do. Lightning occurs when the ice crystals in grapple? No, snow pellets collide, which causes a charge. At a similar time, the cloud's charge will charge lining up with positive charges at the top of the cloud and negative charges at the bottom. When the charge builds in cloud, the step leader will proceed down towards the ground, which is positively charged. Okay. Because they want to tell you nameology isn't a word. Well, personally, I think nameology is a word. Because it was used in the Boondock Saints, thank you very much. Boondock Saints is where nameology came from. ¿Dónde está el biblioteca? Tu madre es una muy vaca gorda. Don't ever say that to somebody who actually speaks Spanish. Las cucarachas entran, pero no pueden salir. That I learned from Ren and Stimpy. It was a cassette tape called You Idiot. Well, I mean, you know what? We're gonna have to have a legitimate fact corner on this here channel at some point in time, and I'm going to be the pretentious jerk who puts up like a weather screen behind me, and we're gonna do what did Norman call it? Crap! I knew he called it something. Pantalones verde. If you need green pants, yeah. What the hell did Norman call it? Norman called it something. Not storm chat. It was not like weather was the storm report. Okay, that is good. I like that. The Storm of Iron storm report. Fact: chickens are all called. Email pop-up got in the way. Fact: chickens are called chickens. Thank you, William Sterling, for that little tidbit of information. We truly appreciate your contribution. And, thank you. Oh, man. Chickens are called chickens. That's awesome. I like that. Fact: if you poke an animal with a stick, you will annoy it. Ooh, you have a large number of basking sharks around your coast. Now, do you know what kind of shark, or are they're just lots of sharks basking? Because that's awesome. I want to take a picture of a great white shark. And oddly enough, a friend of mine went several years ago. Well, I didn't know if that's... Oh, well, you know, that's a thing. That's what I'm trying to make sure. See, I wasn't sure if it was just basking sharks that were basking. At least it's not Karen Baskin sharks, okay? Karen Baskin. I know that might be weird. Sorry, I couldn't resist. Basking sharks. Basking sharks that are basking. Damn it, basking sharks! Oh, okay. Carol Baskin tiger sharks. Carol frickin' Baskin. Carol frickin' Baskin sharks. kind of sound a little like Rusty from Paradise PD. I don't know where that came from. I mean, that was some weird stuff right there. Oh, man. It's going to be a fun weekend. I have no idea why, but you know what? This night is starting off the weekend. I don't have work anymore today. I am done with work for the day. I am here with everybody, and we're having fun. We are having a good time. F a tiger shark. Carol Baskin sharks. Oh my god, guys, what the hell? Well, I mean, we were talking about ring toss peppers on a unicorn horn, but ugh. Yeah, it's a good night so far. Oops. And that's a telephone pole. You know, you're kind of right, William Sterling. And who was it talking about the conversation roadmap? I think somebody's head would legitimately explode if they tried to map the conversation roadmap. Map the conversation. Conversation roadmap. If they tried creating a conversation roadmap. Words are hard. So you'd look like a little breakfast sausage link just floating in the water there. Just like an overstuffed sausage. Be all like a Jimmy Dean just floating around. Waiting for a big old great white to just come make a meal out of you. No, but what I was saying, my buddy had gone, and he planned this this trip. There's apparently a charter service that you can sign up for. Fly out to California. They put you on a boat. They drive you, you take a boat further south. And I don't know if it's an island or what it is that you do, but eventually you wind up in a place with a whole bunch of sharks. They stick you in a shark tank or a shark cage, and lo and behold, there's all kinds of sharks swimming around you. You get a bunch of pictures, and he said it was probably one of the more amazing things that he's ever done. And that's awesome. I think something like that would be relic. It's just like having a it's just like having a pepperoni stick, and you got to get through the skin, right? Oh, that's awesome. This is turning out to be a wonderful night. Thank you very much for sticking around. And this is how we're going to start the night off correctly, okay? Because regardless of where it goes next, we have all of this tomfoolery that we get to share in. I'm going to have to write some of this stuff down because it's awesome. Point Surfer Dude, right back at you. Oh, Juju Beans. Juju Beans coming in with the big old cheer right there. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. Because you're awesome like that. Oh, holy crap. Juju Beans. Gifting out another sub. Shark, whale, Ahab. You know, Captain Ahab and what was the name of the ship that they were on? The Pequod? Wasn't it his first mate was the only one who actually survived? Didn't think I'd know that, did you? Relic, that's fantastic. I don't do much swimming either. Mostly it stems from the fact that when I was younger, my swimming lessons were were in a pond. And if you want to go look up Concord, Massachusetts, Walden Pond, Henry David Thoreau had a damn cabin on Walden Pond, and our swim lessons were in the shade of Walden Pond. It was a miserable experience. The two tyrannical instructors were miserable human beings, and you get a bunch of kids in a bunch of water that's freezing, and legitimately, my nipples turned blue, not even gonna lie. I remember shit like this, okay? But that is how my mindset of swimming has kind of been shaped. And I tried to swim, I tried to float, I can't do either. So I just kind of, if there's a hot tub nearby, that's the extent of it. That's like all I've got. Yeah, but River Monsters is terrifying. Anything that's the size of, like, your leg and can legitimately take your entire foot into its mouth and leave, like, buzzsaw train tracks across your ankle, no thanks. Genuine shark-ish fact. In Jaws 2, some of the extras, all kids, started screaming due to a real shark appearing in the water. Producers assumed that they were just acting and responded to the genuine screams of panic with thumbs up. Mac, that's actually really funny. And yes, Juju Beans does do triathlons. For the true story, it was based on because cannibalisms. Ah, yes. Oh, Puma! My dude! How are you this evening? We are hanging out. We are discussing sharks now, apparently. Your sperm donor threw you off a boat. Why go so slow? Okay. A little bit faster here. Threw you off the boat and said if I wanted back on, you had to swim. Oh, dude. That's rough. Yeah, you know, we have, like, I can go to the ocean. The ocean is legitimately probably an hour from me. Easily. I'll steal that truck's fuel. Ooh, Puma, tell me what kind of car you're looking at, because we like cars. Well, I like cars here. I don't know about everybody else. Although a car is not Shark Talk, so we will shift gears, waka waka, to discuss automobiles. I could swim underwater. That's the best I could pull off, because it didn't involve, like, floating. Yeah, I know, right? I am awful. I am a terrible... VW Jetta GLT. What year is this GLT, good sir? Yeah, I know, I'm terrible. You don't have to tell me twice. JLI. Okay. 2015. Hold on. VW Jetta JLI. Not too bad, my dude. Go for it. Absolutely. Well, not for nothing, but I can see why that's a thing. My brother has a Ford Fusion. He opted not to get a Ford Fusion with the all-wheel drive and the sport package. He went for the dad Ford Fusion, which is Unfortunate. But that was his choice because he found out about his little oopsie bundle of joy right before he was going to buy himself a nice sporty little hatchback. And that forever changed how he would have to kind of do things. So yeah, life changes like that. Me, though, I always buy something when I think it's cool. All right, get up this hill. Come on now. We've got places to go. So, since 2001, I had a 2001 Chevy S10 Extreme. It was indigo blue metallic. Indigo blue metallic, extended cab. That thing was awesome. I traded that in for a 2003 Chevrolet Silverado, red, regular cab, 8-foot bed. It was two-wheel drive, but I did put a Gibson Super Truck exhaust on, and it was awesome sounding. From the 2003 Silverado, I went to a 2006 Monte Carlo SS that I had ordered. And then when I saw a 2007 Monte Carlo SS come in a number of years later, I traded the 06 in for the 07. It was fully loaded and had stripes on it. Then the 2007 Monte Carlo SS, I traded that in for a 2006 Pontiac GTO, which only had 7,500 miles on it. And then from the 2006 Pontiac GTO, I traded that in for the 2010 Camaro SS Transformers Edition. And I've had that for 3 years now, I think. I want to say. So that's been all of my vehicles. Well, nope, I can't say that. That's been all of my fun vehicles. I've also had some other stuff in there in between. I've had a lot of vehicles. Random movie fact. In the movie Poltergeist, the swimming pool scene where the corpses swarm the chick, those are real human corpses, spruced up a little to look scarier. The actress was not aware of that fact. Yeah, Mac, you are 100% correct. That is a good point, Puma. That is an absolutely good point about that. Oh, you know what? This is the last little chunk of this that we have to do. So we're going to see some building going on here. Also, this thing's driving funny for some stupid reason. I wonder if I picked up a rock on one of the wheels. Alright, let's pop this up in high gear. Let's get this business wagon rolling. Let's dump off some more cargo. Does it have a CD player, or has that been replaced by all the streaming music stuff? 2 metal beams, and stage complete. Okay, so that was kind of cool. But now that allows us to deliver to the unloading zone 3. So we got to deliver here the oil tank semi-trailer, which... Oil tank semi-trailer. Okay. So it's all over here. Oh, so it's one of the... Oh, this is going to be fun. This is going to be a lot of fun. There's an old movie... Easter egg, by the way, I noticed, that I have never seen mentioned anywhere or spoken of by anyone. And I wonder what that is, Mac. All right, Puma. I am certainly waiting for Waylon to jump on right now, and he should be on anytime. But Puma, thank you very much for stopping by. Appreciate the visit. And let's see. Let us let's bring this trailer back. Get our money back. Oops. Don't go too far. Really? Batman Returns like the 90? With Michael Keaton. A hostile puma wasn't very hostile tonight. He was more like an excited puma. And that's a good thing. Wow. Wow, really? I never would have guessed. You know what? Speaking of the Flash, I met the original Barry Allen Flash from the 90s Flash series on TV. John Wesley Shipp. Super nice guy. Super friendly guy. And he actually goes on to be in the Flash television show as the kid's father, which is pretty awesome if you ask me. He's a cool dude. He was a great dude, and I had him actually sign a Funko Pop figure of the Flash, and that was really neat. Let's get this, so it's coming across the 8 o'clock hour, or almost 8 o'clock, and there's going to be a couple of people jumping on to stream, primarily at 8 o'clock. I am waiting for Waylon to hop on. He's been doing an awful lot of live stream radio interviews that have been on today, and I've watched a bunch of the stuff, and man, I'll tell you, Waylon is always a good dude on a radio interview, and he can talk about anything and everything. And it's actually really cool. Plus the dude's got some stories too. But just his fondness for gaming. The dot matrix printed comics. Ah, interesting. William Sterling, do you have a favorite comic? Or a favorite comic book character? Let's hear everybody's favorite comic book characters. How's that? Me personally, right now, I am rewatching the Captain America movies. And today is a new episode of Captain America. Well, yes. Yeah, Captain America and Winter Soldier's new episode today. Excuse me. I am looking forward to that episode, so that should be a good time. That's been a fun series so far. But yeah, Captain America I have been watching, and I just wrapped up Winter Soldier last night. Yeah, last night I wrapped up Winter Soldier, and that Winter Soldier actually has some really great songs in the soundtrack, especially when they're going down the highway and he jumps on the top of the car and rips the steering wheel. X-Men, yep. Scarlet Witch for Juju Beans. The Masquerade Ball scene where only Bruce and Selina are maskless. And the Flash, at least a reference to, walks in front of Michael Keaton, not Barry Allen, but the old schoolish Flash, the kind old school helmet with the wings. Right in... Oh, okay. You know what? I'm going to have to go back and check that out. That is actually really cool, Mac. That is really cool. Who's trying to get a hold of me now? Oh, you know what? So it's the state of Massachusetts telling me that I'm still pre-registered to book a vaccine. Oh, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Spider-Man, and Spawn. Oh, that is cool. You know what? I always forget about Spawn because in popular media, he never really pushed beyond that one movie, but he did have an HBO series that was it HBO? Ooh, Lost in Space. So, I love Doom. And you know what? I love Thor Ragnarok. There are some people out there who think that Thor Ragnarok is a poor excuse for a Thor movie. Yeah, Relic Animated Spawn was awesome. Scamp. So, William Sterling, we have a local comic convention. It's called New England Comic-Con, and they have most of the principal cast of Journey to the Center of the Earth. So how's that? Oh, my phone's going bonkers again. Oh boy. My cousin sent me a picture, or a video of some sort. So we'll have to see what that's all about at some point in time. Horror comics. How about Creepshow or Tales from the Crypt? I loved Tales from the Crypt on HBO. And HBO seems to win out with all kinds of fantastic stuff. Like, HBO really, really crushes it with cool stuff. Why the hell is nobody online yet? I don't understand this. It's like 8 o'clock, no Waylon. Well, Gigi starts at 8 usually pretty consistently. Alright, so let's go over here. There he is. Go to here. Really? No kidding. That's wild. When Carl Urban's... Oh, yes, that's right. Yes, he is... yes, I read that one, actually. You start at 10. Well, the only thing is, that would mean I would have to stream for another 2 hours. And I thought there was other people who were kind of getting things done, or getting ready to get things done. Tell you what, let's clean up our map just a little bit. My Chevy Kodiak. And a hostile puma. If I were able to raid your channel, I would most certainly do that. And one of these nights, I am going to have to do that for you, because it would be cool. And personally, I think that's kind of neat. So, let's see. You know what? You know what we haven't done in a while? Oh, no kidding. I did not realize that. Mac, I didn't see you actually pop up on a notification for streaming. And I am following your notifications. So that's kind of odd. I will have to look into that. Let's, oops. Alaska. White Valley. Nah, but see, Puma, there's the thing. I don't have to, but I would like to. And I know that, like, time frames and stuff don't really add up sometimes. Like, I try to wrap up streaming before 8 o'clock so that I can raid anyone who jumps on at 8 o'clock. So I come home, and I'm also on the East Coast, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to do stuff like that. Unfortunately. That sounds like innuendo. Are you carrying over from the other night there, sir? Actually, you know what? Let's take this guy. Let's take my war rig, because I love this truck. I love this truck. Ah! Danny Linlow. Ah, it's okay. Everybody's jumping in now. I mean, we're not going too much later, but we are waiting for other streamers to have the online notification. So I'm just kind of goofing about at the moment, having a good time. I hope you're well, Joe, Danny. Hope everybody is well this evening. We've discussed deli meats. We've discussed sharks and lightning nameology. You got that right, Relic. Adam Strange. Huh. Interesting one. Okay. And then we discussed bell pepper ring toss with unicorns. And it is as weird as it sounds. Oh, we love sandwiches here. We love sandwiches. The local, there's a cheesesteak place that's local. And you want a 24-hour stream? So, guys, I just wanted to take a stroll over here to show you all what I have set up for our next truck darts. Do you guys see all of these wonderful things right there laid out before you? Tim says drive faster. Potato chips in a sandwich? Usually I like potato chips on the side. Although I will put French fries in a sandwich. That's pretty good too. Yes, things like that happen, Relic. Things like that most assuredly happen. But yes, everybody, this is my field of combatants right here for my next episode of Truck Darts, because I know that both Waylon, who is doing a raffle tonight, and Gigi, ooh, that tasted like Reese's Pieces, or Reese's Peanut Butter Cups, thank you very much. So, I'm just waiting for these people. Ooh, wavy potato chips on a sandwich. Man. You know what? Speaking of wavy, how do you like your pickles? We get spears. We get the crinkle cuts. You get sweet gherkins, the little nubby things that look like tiny little small person fingers. How do you like your pickles? In the trash. Tim's doing the Wookiee laugh. Pickles best in the trash. Man, Jeremy, why is everybody got the hate on the pickles? I don't like sweet pickles. I do like kosher dill spears. Like Vlasic kosher dill spears. Okay. Spears, but eat all kinds. See, there you go. Yep. You know what? Tim says moonshine. I don't know what moonshine has to do with pickles, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. Random. But next time you're at McDonald's, buy a vanilla milkshake and double espresso. Mix the espresso into the milkshake. You're welcome. Dill pickles. Yeah, I'm not a big sweet pickle fan. Okay? Not a sweet pickle fan. Deli pickles. Deli pickles in the giant jar. Those pickle moonshine. What is wrong with you? My God. That's terrifying. If you drank enough moonshine, you would be okay with eating a pickle. So that works. The occasional dill slice on burgers or sausage on a bun. Relish. Yes, that's a... Pickles from Death Clock. A Branston pickle. You know what? Sometimes I question Tim's taste buds. And I see... Yes, we were actually discussing Death Clock the other night on Vlad's Discord server. Also, Danny, Tim sent me a picture of a sandwich. What is that? No, what? Is that like a chicken parm? I am be dangerous now? Yes. Chocolate-covered sausage rolls with dill relish. Yeah, I have to agree with you, Moya Surfer Dude. That is, which one was it that I can never remember this in the name of the song, Relic. It is, Gears, or Into the Gears, or something like that. I forget the name of it. I, however, will indulge in another egg. Because even though it is a Reese's Peanut Butter Cup in the form of an egg, because it looks like an egg, it means that it is breakfast food. Parmesan-crusted chicken. That's what you had. That looks fantastic. Okay? That's another one. That's so good. Oh, it's so good, dudes. All right. We are still waiting for various people to log on. Man, everybody's dragging their feet tonight. But that's okay. It happens. French fries dipped in sherbet. No, you know what? French fries dipped in that vanilla chocolate-covered pickles. You know, deep fried pickles. You can go to the Texas Roadhouse and you can get their pickle chips or deep fried pickles. So good. So good. Fried pickles are where it's at. The Gears, yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I would like to point your attention to also, I am eating Reese's Peanut Butter Cup eggs. And these things are so good. Yeah, McDonald's fries dipped in McDonald's ice cream absolutely is heaven. But, you know what? You really need to get a video clip of that laugh so that I can turn it into the notification on my phone. So every time Tim sends me a text message, it's going to Wookiee laugh like he does. And that will be the best thing ever. So, I have arranged my wonderful little Skittles army. Oh, Juju Beans, what did you get from McDonald's? I was tempted to stop by McDonald's on the way home, but I had a good lunch, so I opted not to. Plus, I would have dropped like $25 at McDonald's. And if I'm going to drop $25 at a fast food place, I want to get something good. Oh, God. Actually, guys, I forgot to tell you. So, on my way home... Okay. All right. We're going to, We're going to stop the engine there. And then we're going to go over to... Whoa! General Norman for 3 months. Norman, how are you, my friend? We are flipping over to Storm Chat right now because we're kind of wrapping things up. We are waiting on various other individuals who are supposed to be streaming right now, but are in fact not streaming right now. And that is slightly disturbing because I am here as a little bit of a lead-in. I wanna throw my raid love into something. Phrasing. So, last Friday, a week ago Friday, I know we're discussing McDonald's food and stuff, and I had the thought of stopping and getting McDonald's food this evening. But if I'm going to spend $25 at a McDonald's drive-thru, I want to get something that's actually really good. And usually lately on Friday nights, I have been stopping and getting a burrito, mac and cheese and tuna casserole. Yes. Norman, I hope you're good. I hope that, well, it's not your Friday yet. It's like your Thursday, I want to say. Ah, okay, Juju Beans. Thank you very much. I will wrap up this minor point here. Last Friday, a week ago Friday, I went out to my truck and I decided to my brain started kind of doing that like thing that it does, and it decided that it wanted something. And it wanted the finest of Japanese and Chinese food. And I went and decided to order up on the place that was right on the way home. I got myself a sushi regular, which is 8 pieces of assorted sushi and 1 California roll. I got myself an order of crab rangoons, a giant plate of chicken stir-fried udon noodles, and I'm talking huge plate, and then an order of gyoza. That was fantastic. The sushi, I also decided that I wanted 2 yellowtail rolls. So I ended up with $72 for a bill at this place, of which I consumed effectively almost everything right up to oh, that is fantastic, Relic. That is awesome. Got yourself a calzone stuffed to the bursting with German doner kebab meat and a side of cheese. Oh, Mac, that sounds awesome. VT Outlaw, how's it everything? You know, what's going on, man? Bionic Sheep, what is good? How's everybody doing tonight? I know we're kind of wrapping things up because we're sort of waiting for other people to go live, and there was going to be some ratings that were happening. But the past 2 weeks have been sort of a little bit weird. I haven't been streaming too much in the past 2 weeks because there's been some stuff that's occurred. But oh, Bionic Sheep, I know, man. We're talking about all the wonderful foods and stuff like that. Papa D is also live. I was waiting for one Waylon from AKC, A Killer's Confession, and we were going to he was on the list. Mac, that is totally okay. And you know what? That calzone pizza sounds fantastic. But this is our wrap up for the evening. Usually we tend to go live a little bit earlier than everybody else tends to go live. And I like to jump into what do we got there, VT Outlaw? We'll have to check things out. How is work going for you, Norman? And how is is it your regular work, or is it the O is a 0? Let's go take a gander. All right, there's a lot of Pizza burgers. Oh, Relic. You know how it goes. But you know what? I don't know what's going to happen this weekend. I don't know if we're going to do something like maybe I'll jump on stream. Maybe I'll, and who knows, maybe I will even pull out the new game, which is Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. Vlad, my dude. Man, everybody's coming in right at the end here. This is like, I'm grateful. I am super grateful that everybody comes in. But we're just hanging, we're just chilling, we're just waiting for our good friend Waylon, who is currently among the missing. Oh man. So Gigi had to restart. Is everybody having streaming issues this evening that they're trying to fire up and things are just not going well? You had been singing. Were you singing in the shower? I know Puma would like that. Oh man. There's some stuff. There's some thoughts. But no, we're here. We're wrapping things up. We're having a good time. We don't really have enough time to do any kind of truck darts, but we'll definitely get to the truck darts the next time we are streaming SnowRunner, because it has been far too long on that, and I kind of feel that oh my god, I did, Joe. Oh, I had no idea. It's an awesome picture. That's why. You know what? I am really excited about this raffle, and I will throw money at all of his raffles because I freaking super want some cool merch. But you know what? I need to order some stuff from his site too. And the individual we are currently discussing right now is this little fella right here. Waylon AKC, or Waylon, the lead singer of A Killer's Confession. We're just sort of waiting for him to go live. Everybody's got to be somewhere. I don't know what's going on. And it's too bad she's having. I don't understand what all the technical difficulties with like Twitch lately have been. I had some weird stuff going on too. Like when I first jumped on, I was starting to drop frames, and I thought I would have to restart my stream, but it kind of smoothed everything out. But Gigi is having some super issues too. And if you would like to know who we are discussing now, Gigi Edgerly, who played Chiana on Farscape, she is going to be playing Phasmophobia this evening. Nah, you know what? Anybody who puts in, everybody equally has a chance. And if I win or lose, I feel that I contribute, and I feel that I add something to it. Oh, Juju Beans. Cheered with a 200. You know what, Mac? That was an awesome prize pack. That was the coolest prize pack. And that was rad. And then you had didn't you have some Joker goodies too that made their way to you? Joker is a funny dude. Man, oh man, is he a funny dude. I can't wait to watch that. I cannot wait to watch the new Mortal Kombat. Who else is watching the new Mortal Kombat? I know there's already a ton of people who are watching the new Mortal Kombat. Nah, I appreciate that, Relic. I really do. Um, what what sorts of things, Mac, would you send Joker? Not like a not like a severed toe or something weird like that. I don't know what's kind of out your way. Like what's unique that you would send him? Ooh, Vlad. I had been trying to plan. My brother was supposed to come by, and the little fella was going to spend the night, and we were going to plan to watch the new Mortal Kombat movie on HBO Max. But his girlfriend had some stuff to do, and they weren't able to make it over. Plus, they were going to come out, and we were going to go to a Cars and Coffee that was just legitimately across town, and it was Sunday morning at 11. So we were going to take the Bumblebee over to the Cars and Coffee with my nephew. But, yeah, I will keep that in mind, VT Outlaw. We will definitely add that to the list. And it was awesome to see you. And I'm glad that we didn't wrap up with truck darts tonight because we're going to we'll do truck darts another night. We'll do that next week. I probably won't stream that this weekend. I may end up streaming something this weekend because I haven't done a weekend stream in a long time and I have nothing planned for the weekend. Oh, dude. I spilled coffee all over finally my truck finally no longer stinks like stale gross coffee. I had two. Was it two? I had two McDonald's large coffees in my center console. I took my jacket and I was bringing it across. The lid on one popped off and the coffee just tilted and dumped coffee all down my right thigh, all down my ass cheek. I got coffee on my ass cheek and soaked right through my jeans into the seat of my truck, made a damn mess, and I was somewhat unhappy at this particular turn of events. Now, this is like weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks ago, but it probably took a month and a half for the stink of coffee to no longer permeate the interior of my vehicle. There is cod slated for tomorrow, Juju Beans. You are 100% correct. Also, there is cod slated for Ginger Snaps channel. Got them Scottish snacks, candy, Rick and Morty pop vinyl. Oh my god. Mac, that is amazing. Oh my god. Wow. That's hysterical. But yeah, we're what the hell? Waylon's still not online. You know what? Guys, because yeah, is Gigi still having issues or is things sorted out for her? Let's go check out what's going on. All right. It looks like she's playing, and it looks like she's got the faces of awesome people playing as well. So, Gigi has upgraded her technology. So, guys, let us go raid one particular Gigi Edgley because she's a fantastic individual, and I like her. You know, your mileage may vary, but I like her. So, let's do this. Because we get the buttons of the things on the control panel. So Waylon is not live, which is unfortunate. We are waiting on him, but that's okay. You know, things happen. So we're going to go raid Gigi Edgley. Raid channel. Hitting the buttons. Boom. Start raid. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to go raid Gigi with a whole bunch of peoples. So, oh, Relic, I know. She is an awesome character. An awesome character in that show. So, guys, everybody, do me a favor. As a favor to me, hug your loved ones tight. Okay? Just give them a hug. Doesn't have to be for any reason whatsoever. Just give him a hug. And with that, I am a Storm of Iron. This has been SnowRunner. We wrapped it up with some Storm chat because every one of you is awesome, and I appreciate the fact that you all hung out with me on a Friday night because you could have been doing a million other different things, like playing ring toss with a unicorn and peppers. So on that note, we go raid Gigi. We might be around tomorrow. Thank you and good night.